Okay, esteemed action figure collectors and appreciators of posable plastic, I'm back again. This is, I don't know, for some reason, the video stopped recording, but I'm gonna probably break this up. This will be broken up into two segments. So when you guys go to the channel to watch this, just know that it'll be two segments. All right, no biggie. Let's get back into it. So I was talking about her scale as it pertains to some of the other females that you see out there. So I'm gonna stand her right here, and we'll get into her articulation and all of that. Once we'll take a look at her accessories. So let's see if I can get her to stand. Okay, she's standing. So the first major accessory is, it looks like she comes with a very nice stand. It feels like it's metal, but it also, it has the spine that bends, and then you have this section here that opens. I thought it might have been spring loaded, but it isn't. But that pretty much opens and closes. It will clasp around her, and it looks like it just plugs right in. I thought it screwed in, but no, it just plugs right in like so. And as a matter of fact, we'll take it and put it around her and just see how well it works. She has a little bit of a back showing. So you just kind of put it on like that, guys. And you can't even really tell it's on her. It's kind of hidden. But that's just for the purpose of, so she can stand up. You don't have to worry about her taking the dive off the shelf. Okay, let me change this view again. So let's get into her accessories. This looks like some type of, I might have to move her so to focus. Here we go. This looks like some type of breathing apparatus. If you look around here, that's where it would kind of fit over the nose and mouth. So that's one of her accessories that she comes with. More than likely, she wears this in the game. The next item is some sort of headset. Our headphones has some two antennas on the top, which we'll put that on her as well. She comes with a small pistol, has some silver paint, some black paint on it. Really small. She comes with an assault rifle. Has a clip. I don't know if the clip comes out. Let's find out. No, the ammo clip is not removable, so you guys don't try to remove it. I forgot to tell you where I picked this figure up at. I picked this figure up at 5K Toys. You guys go check them out. Go to their website. They're really good. I bought a few toys from them, action figures from them. They sell a lot of third-party action figures. They have some pretty cool stuff, so I recommend you check them out. She comes with a larger handgun that's just a little bit larger than the other one. It has some paint as well. Painted black handle. So that's how that looks. She comes with looks like a left trigger hand. If you look right there, you guys see. Really good detail. Oops, dropped it. It's little, it's very small. These hands are very small, these accessories. Has some paint over the flesh tone. Okay, and then she comes with a right trigger hand that's similar to the left one that I just showed you guys. Has some pretty good detail. And this looks like, I don't know what this goes to. We'll figure it out. I thought it was a little holster or something, but I don't think it is. It's something else. We'll figure that out. So that pretty much does it for her accessories. Let's do a little. Let's go over her range of movement. Let's get her off of this. Doesn't want to let go. Okay, so we'll, I always start down at the bottom. So we'll start with the feet. You get that much movement. Hold on. You get that much movement with the feet. Up and down, pretty good range. Good rocker for the feet. Then we get up to the knee joint, double hinge knee. Look at that. Great range of movement so far. Then you come out here. The legs don't spread out very far, and I believe it's because of this skirt piece. Now, this looks like this zips up and down. So, here we go. Be careful, I don't want to. All right, so when you unzip that gives her more, as you can see, more range. I don't want to push it any more than that. But these leggings, this is a kind of it almost feels like a Lycra, kind of a stretchy material, like the same material they use on women's leggings. So you get that good range. Her leg kicks forward that much, and it goes back about that much. So she gets pretty good range in the legs. Now coming to her waist, she has this is kind of this area here is like a soft rubber. And I'll turn her sideways. She gets really good range right there. She's definitely eating Ab Crunch cereal, y'all. That's how it looks from the back. It kind of breaks up the sculpt a little bit, so just be mindful. But there is an additional piece right here of clothing that kind of covers it, and then the jacket. So when you bend her over, the shadow kind of hides it so it doesn't look too bad. But I think that's all she doesn't really, I don't know if she has it. Well, yeah, she has upper torso movement. Wow. Very nice range, you guys. For such a small figure, very nice range. Now, the arms, I don't know which way, because she came with the jacket on. So I'm trying to kind of feel without breaking anything. Her hand just popped off, which is fine because I wanted to pop on one of the hands anyway. So let's pop on this one. It's just a kind of a peg system. It's a really small peg, so you guys be careful. But it's one of those where you can swivel it around to change the position of it. Let me show you. See? So just be mindful that it is a very small peg when you guys are putting the other hands on. Just be very, very careful. So you can give her the vertical. She can have like the vertical movement or the horizontal movement. But I got her arm moving right. So double hinge at the elbow, nice movement there. Bicep swivel coming to the head. She can look up about that much, down about, really good. Really good. There's, I believe, underneath this, it's either a very soft plastic or like a rubber piece, but underneath this, if you see me kind of push in, see how it flexes? I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. There. There's a plastic piece underneath, and which allows her to articulate her head the way she does. Very good range of movement for this small figure. Very impressive. So the next thing we'll do is try to put on the mask. I believe that's how it goes. I don't know. It doesn't stay though, so I don't know what we're supposed to do. This is her headphones. I mean, her headset kind of goes like that. It just kind of sits in place. I mean, it isn't coming off. Look, if I'm shaking it right here. It's staying in place, so that's cool. I won't go through all the weapons. I'll just put the biggest one in her hand. These are flexible. The fingers are flexible, so you should not have any issues getting her to hold the weapon like so. As you can see, the mask came off. I believe that it may have a little tab-in system. So if you look right here, I'm trying to see if maybe, let's see something here. We're just gonna stand her right there. Let's see if she cooperates. I want to see if this tabs in any kind of way. I don't think it does, guys. I'll have to mess with it. But this particular piece, I don't know where that goes. Let me take a look at the box. Okay. So apparently I was holding this. I had it the wrong way. So according to the box, there are some, I'm sorry guys, there's some slots right here, as you can see. And I believe it's supposed to slot in. If you look right there, there's some notches. It slots in like so. Boom. Okay, I had it the wrong way. And then it just, I believe you just kind of fit it over her pretty little head. Let's see. Boom. There it is. Oh, it looks very, very cool. Very, very cool, you guys. Let you get a look at that up close. That's how it looks. I know her hair is kind of all over the place. But that's how she looks. Man, I'm just amazed at how they were able to get all of these pockets sewn on and all of the stitch lines and the zipper. Everything is so tiny, but it doesn't look, it fits very well, man. It just, it just, I don't know. I'm really impressed with this figure. I think I paid, give you guys the price. I think she ran me about $85. But one of the good things about 5K, if they are part of the shop pay. I don't know if you ever heard of shop pay, but if you qualify, you can do like a payment plan. You can break it down over 4 payments, or I think even up to 6 payments for like more of the high price items. So you can just break that down and pay it over time, and they'll still send you the item. So that's one cool thing. That's an option, you guys, if you don't have $85 or $100 on you. I didn't put the hood up. So let's see how she looks like that. Let's take this off because we've seen that. I'll just leave that off, and I want to see if I can get the hood on for you guys, just to see how that looks. Now her hair is not gonna be perfect, but I just, for the sake of the discussion, I want to show you guys that yes, you can put her. Yeah, so there it is. You can put her hood on, not her head on, but that's how the hood looks. Of course, you would have to maybe use a tool, find something not sharp, but where you can kind of get her hair inside of the hood a little bit better. So just for shelf presentation, but that's how she looks with the hood on. Yeah. Okay. So, wow, this is a really cool figure, man. I didn't know what to expect. I seen it on the site, and I was like, man, this is kind of dope. And I already had Robin, from the Cyberpunk. He's one of those guys from the Cyberpunk game. So I was like, it'd be cool to pair her up with him. So that's what, got me to order her. Triky girl. Is it Tricky Baby? I think it's Tricky Baby, right? Tricky girl? Tricky Baby. So that's her. That's how she looks right there. Let's do some quick size comparisons, and I will get you guys up out of here, man. Like I said, I'm breaking this video into 2 parts. So just expect this to be a 2-part on the channel. And I appreciate you guys. Just go through, watch both of them. Oh, and the color of no, it's black. But when the light hits it a certain way, it looks like it almost has kind of a blue sheen to it. The leggings and this part right here underneath this jacket, which is kind of like a sports bra. So I think that's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Just the little details. I don't know if she has really tiny feet. So I'm just trying to get her to stand a little bit better. Let's put her back right here because she's She's the star of the show. I'll move the stand out of the way. And we'll get Robin. First, we'll put Robin right here. She's small. Like I said, I don't know if she's meant to be a teenager. I don't think she's meant to be a grown adult woman because her scale, and I know some of the foreign companies, when they do figures like SH Figure Arts, their figures tend to be scaled down a little bit, or some would say true 1/12 scale. But I think she's a little bit small, on the smaller side, so, but nevertheless, just in my opinion, a really, really cool figure. So that's how they look, trademark side profile. That's how they look side to side. That's how they look from the back. Okay, let's move Robin out of the way. This is how she looks up against the little robot. And I think she would really fit into maybe Mezco, if you have Mezco figures, or some of the other third-party companies like Lim Toys. They're doing Resident Evil, and who else? They're doing also, I don't know if it's Lim, but they're doing they did figures based on The Last of Us, Joel and Ellie. So she kind of fits into that world of those figures that have the fine cloth goods and everything. And yeah, she's just a really awesome figure, man. So let me bring in some figures, some other lines. Here's Jodie Craig Shooter. She's customed out a little bit, but see, she's even bigger. She's even a little bit taller, and she's one of the smaller figures. Shout out to T-Man 978 who put us up on the NBA, the starting lineup. Trae Young taking his sneakers and putting them on Jodie Craig Shooter. That's where I got the idea from. So I'm giving love to T-Man for showing me that. Yeah, so that's how they look. Side profile, so we really get an idea of the height. Yeah, she's even and Jodie is she's a shorty too. She's just a little bit taller than her. I put the custom soft goods jacket on Jodie. That looks pretty good. So that's options too, man. You guys can swap out the soft goods and give her, some, put some other apparel on her. You just kind of look on eBay. That's what I do. Let's see who else we got here. We've got Zarana, Zartan's sister. And she's a little bit taller than her as well. Not by much, though, I would say. But she's got her. She's definitely a short. I believe she's, a teenager. I think you could fit her in. You can fit her into a setup. If you want to have a civilian, or there's options. And here's, last but not least, I'll just do two Marvel Legends females. We've got Elektra from the Daredevil 3-pack and Yelena Belova that's the comic version of Yelena Belova. They also have a MCU version based on Florence Pugh, but this is the comic book version. So let's see how they look side by side. She's just a little bit taller than her. Surprisingly, they're not just towering over her. I thought they would be, but they're not. Which is good. That means you guys can fit her in to any one of your setups. Yeah, so that's how they look. And so that's her, you guys. That's very cool toys. Triky Baby, based on the Cyberpunk video game. I think you guys should definitely, if you are fans of the game, if you're fans of these type of figures, they're just like miniature hot toys. It's just really, even when you look at Robin, he has all these premium soft goods and they come with a slew of accessories and just the paint, the sculpt, the articulation, the soft goods. When you put all that together, really quality plastic. I mean, she feels really good and he does too. They don't feel like hollow and cheap, like they're going to break. It just feels really, really premium in quality. And the rooted hair, I mean, the paint detail you guys saw is amazing. So I definitely recommend her. I definitely think you guys should go and pick her up. Remember, I got her on 5K Toys. I haven't really looked for her on any other website, so I don't know if she's available anywhere else. So I would tell you to head over to 5K Toys and pick her up before she sells out, because they tend to get figures and next thing you know, they're gone. So head on over there and pick her up, man. And I guarantee you won't regret it. You're going to enjoy her. So that's it, man. That's the end of this session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be putting out content whenever I get the chance. I wanted to do this video and I might do one more before I head out for work again. And I really enjoy this, just sitting down and breaking bread with everybody and talking figs. So, just keep your eyes and ears out for the next video that I do. And until next time, I wish you all love, peace, and plasticness.